So, oh, we're already live, so I can't talk about it.
So your video's on. Hi, we're gonna have a temporary jazz while I get stuff taken care of here, so I can do some testing and stuff. Hi, Raul.
Yeah, I'm temporary jazz.
How are you doing, sir?
I hate seasonal depression.
I feel you. I'm not even just saying this. Like, the only way I got out of my SAD was moving to Florida, strictly because the seasons here aren't as swingy. And again, I'm not just saying that. Like, it's legitimately what helped me.
Yeah, because you actually see sun in the winter time. Because here it's just like a constant.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, it swings back and forth. Yes, like today the sun came out like towards the end of the day, and it's already getting dark.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh,
it's
why?
also
Oh.
winter also makes me super tired
Mm-hmm.
because everything is lights out by 6:30. Like the sun is down and gone
Yep.
at 6:30. That's why I try and get inside before I see that.
So, tech question for you. Is there any
Yep.
way to get Zoom to not rename both of these instances?
You mean both of the window captures?
Yeah.
Right click on one of them and rename.
Yeah, I did. It changed both of them.
Oh, that's why. Because you just did copy paste, right?
No, well, not really. I went in and added a new window capture and then recaptured Zoom. Chat box is there.
So you renamed one of them and then renamed the other one?
Yes.
Because there are two separate window captures.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, what? Sure, whatever. I'm not fighting with it right now. You alert box can go on that side.
Oh shit.
And
Why does that always come up when I switch to it? It should be off. Oh, I know why. Because I leave it on.
And
When source becomes active. No, I need that on.
add source. I'm doing setup. Come on, Mr. Booby Dooby Doo. Where are you at, Jazz? Gigantic pre-show text.
Did you rename the
Ah! Now, Raul, drop your video. See if it fixes it.
hide self? There it is.
See if it fixes. See if I did it right.
What?
You're not hidden. You're still there.
Oh, how's that?
No.
You have to hide it on your side.
Oh.
Hey, Jazz.
Hey.
Click on the three dots.
Hide non-video participants. There we go. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. I did a thing. Testing chat. Yay. I'm doing things.
Congratulations.
I'm still adequate at my job. Boop, boop, boopy doopy doop.
Twitch is really going to make me spend another $5 freaking, aren't they?
Why?
Because of the damn ads.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because the Twitch Prime doesn't lose ads anymore. Which is super dumb. It's super dumb.
But if you buy the $5 turbo, which gives you nothing but just free, ad free, and I think like a little badge, but I mean, it's not worth it.
Yeah. I don't understand. That's a really weird.
Jazz is a bit off.
There.
What happened to the bananas? It turned into a pineapple.
What is that? But what is a pineapple? My life is not complete without the bananas. Hey, bananas!
Fruit problems.
That's important. By the way, we're on episode number 94. If you look in the notes, Jazz, there you
Yeah,
go.
I figured it out. I found it.
Cool. I just figured it out before I was going live.
Okay, so you're doing Black Lightning, Iron Fist, canceled, Daredevil, and Castlevania.
Yes.
I thought you guys were gonna try and do Sabrina and
Jazz got into Castlevania, so I'm like, hey, let's talk Castlevania because I freaking love Castlevania.
question.
It's real good.
Did you watch the first season of Castlevania when it first came out, or you just watched it now?
I watched the whole first season in one sitting because
No,
When
but
it
back when it came out, or like
yes, yes. when it came
Okay. Yeah, that first season is amazing.
The first season is really good, and the second season so far is quite awesome as well.
It is so good. I'm so glad we chose to do this. Like, I love Sabrina, but I'm so glad we chose to do Castlevania. Like,
So, okay, out of all the scenes in season 1, I know they have all the badass fights. You have Alucard versus Belmont, all that stuff. My favorite scene is when the demons go into the church
Mine too.
and confront the bishop.
I think that's everyone's favorite scene from season 1.
that's
Yeah,
the
it's
intelligent part. That's the intelligent.
Yeah. Lies in your house of God.
Hide the Daredevil.
God
I miss Agent Carter so much.
Agent
But
Carter's great.
His love is not unconditional. He doesn't love us.
Sorry, I'm looking at the S4 title cards and I'm like, man, I miss Agent Carter so much.
That one only did what, 3 seasons?
2.
2.
2.
Yeah.
Loki. You gotta talk about Loki. You gotta do a quick news.
We'll talk
news
we'll talk the Disney Plus stuff.
Is I guess it would be. Would it? I mean, we gotta talk about it on Thursday too, but it's relevant on this show too, isn't it?
I'd imagine it's more relevant here than it is on Thursday.
Yeah, because of Iron Fist and Daredevil.
Well, we haven't got confirmation on that yet.
No, not Loki.
Oh yeah,
That-
no. Yeah, rest in peace, Stan Lee.
Yeah, you gotta like.
I thought
Well,
you were talking about the
You
Disney
don't
Plus
have to
thing. Sorry.
do anything that you don't want to, but I'm just saying, maybe open the show with that.
Yeah,
Or
thankfully, it's not an F cancer this time, man. He lived a long, badass life, man.
Yeah, he was just old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Time,
I mean,
time makes
okay.
suckers out of all of us. Like,
I'm sad, but I'm not upset that he's gone. Because 95, I mean, he lived a very long and good life.
badass life. Yeah, like his
Yeah.
literally he in essentially is the freaking New York State motto. That man is going to be like remembered forever in eternity. And like I said, thankfully it's not he killed himself or F cancer. Like he died and it's sad, but he's freaking awesome.
I mean, like I know it's natural for us to be sad at death, but at sometimes it's like it's natural. It's a part of life.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes, we can. Yes, we cry about it and all that, but you also got to think of the happy times. Look at everything that he's given us.
Yeah. Like 100%. Like, yeah, it's sad that he's not here, but man, yeah, like.
But if it was like some 20 or 30-year-old, then yeah, that's a reason to be sad.
Yeah.
But at 95, it might sound cold, but he lived his life.
No, it's not cold. I agree with you completely.
No, I mean, I know you understand, but I mean, it might sound cold to other people. That's like,
yeah,
95, and I like the term more passed away than dead,
yeah,
because dead is just, dead actually feels colder than passed away, because passed away seems a little bit more sympathy.
yeah. Filthy human magic. There we go.
So do you want me to stay on the call, or you just want me to like get out, and then if you need help out, jump in, and we can edit later.
Probably that.
Okay.
Edit notes. Stop it.
The more I work with Vegas, like the issue that I had to do last week, I want to do more editing,
Well,
but I need to do content too, so I can
I have ideas.
what, video editing?
Yes. I might be able to satisfy both of those things. All right, dude.
All right,
Later.
laters.
All right, so the one thing I did not do, I did not add the intro video. Oops. Yeah, everything went black. Oh no. It is network intros and outros. It's the Geek.io intro. That one. Cool. All right, then. I think we're good. Good evening, S4 crew. Feel better?
I feel human,
Yay.
and less like Chewbacca.
Yay. Rachel feels human.
Human again.
All right. So I'm going to, unlike Raul, I'm going to hide this pre-show text. Boop. And then I'm going to come over here.
Uh-oh, some shade was thrown, I think.
Probably. Monitor and. Can you hear that now, guys?
Barely.
All right, cool. Good enough. All right. Then, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin again properly this time. Oh, shit. Motherfucker. I'm adequate at my job. I almost forgot to open up Audacity.
That sounds important.
That is quite important, actually. All right, so booby dooby dooby doob. Jazz?
Boobity boo, wabbity da, doodle-dee, daddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle.
Indeed. All right.
Zip zop.
Zip, zop, bibbidi bop, 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 bop. 3, 2, 1.
You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io
jeez.
Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support
We're
the network,
professionals.
head over to patreon.com/geek.io.
I'm so good at this!
Hey you. If you're listening to this and don't want to hear expletives, you probably shouldn't listen to it. It's gonna get interesting.
This is S4, and we're here to spoil you rotten on today's geekiest shows. This may include relevant episodes up to as well as including those in the description. If you want to avoid knowing too much, then please come back later. For those who remain, I welcome you to the Small Screen Spoiler Show.
Spoilers.
Yes, indeed! Friends, welcome to your Small Screen Spoiler Show. This is the Small Screen Spoiler Show, episode number 94. Jared Azevedo, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty okay, actually, all things considered.
Who are you?
I am CJ, Jesus, Translucent Freak Boat. And that man who decides to give me that kind of nickname is, of course, Jared Filthy Human Magic Azevedo.
It's magic, and it is filthy.
Yes, and it is from humans.
Absolutely.
Audio content. Of course, the invisible third chair 100% of the time belongs to the one, the only, the beautiful, the talented, the lovely Daryl, who eats a burger with a spork shaler.
I'll tell you who eats a burger with a spork.
Freaking somebody you don't ask questions about. Oh boy, what are we talking about tonight, Jazz?
Well, tonight we're going to talk about Black Lightning, Season 2, Episode 4. The Book of Consequences, Chapter 4, Translucent Freak. Iron Fist, Season 2, Episode 7, Morning of the Mindstorm. And Episode 8, Citadel on the Edge of Vengeance. Ooh. Then we're going to talk about Daredevil, Season 3, Episode 3, No Good Deed. And Episode 4, Blindsided. And then, as a special fancy fun time, we'll talk about Castlevania Season 2, Episode 1, War Council, Episode 2, Old Homes, Episode 3, Shadow Battles, and Episode 4, Broken Mast.
Oh, man. I am so excited to talk about these. So let us...
Good stuff here, good stuff.
It is. But first, while we're talking about things we're not super excited about, let's talk about some Black Lightning, shall we? Daryl, what do you got to say?
Black Lightning Season 2, Episode 4. Black Lightning and the Gossamer Malformation. Tobias does whatever he can to regain his freedom. Meanwhile, Jefferson confronts Mike Lowry on the merits of running a school. Meanwhile, the Lightning Brats are up to no good again.
That was amazing.
Oh my god, Daryl, I fucking love you so much. Oh my god. Dude.
Narrating the school.
Oh, dude. I love you so much, Daryl. Oh man. So this episode happened.
It did, and it starts with the superpower prom. Dream
Yeah.
sequence. Vision. I don't know what you would call it.
Yeah, I'm like, this is not fooling
Whatever.
anybody about your damn dream sequences.
Whatever. What's her face's powers is.
Jennifer. She is.
Not Jennifer. The lady.
Oh yeah, Mind Palace girl.
Mina or Sheena.
Yeah,
What's her name?
that person we're obviously supposed to care about.
Perina.
Yeah,
Perina's her name.
Sheena, Marina, Perina.
Hey, at least I got it rhyme.
Fair.
Ding.
At least I got it rhyme.
I need to get in the chat so I can make show title candidates. You can too over at
Twitch.
twitch.tv. It's like I don't do this every 2 weeks. Twitch.tv/geekio show. Submit your own title candidates there.
Yes, using the bang ad title that you see at the bottom. Hanging over our chat. So, start off in a mind palace where apparently Jennifer's mind palace is having her have ninja powers.
Ninja powers. Then Khalil shows up and like fights and poison darts everyone.
Pain kills everybody. Ooh, because he's so strong. And obviously, you know, the door would 100% open to Khalil. And yeah, he would be able to just sit there and talk smack in the middle of the living room without the 2.5 superpowered people around him beating the ever-living shit out of him.
Got him by surprise.
Yeah, so nobody surprises the
No
guy
lightning,
showing
no
up.
junior, no fire lightning. No truth-telling man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Poor guy.
yeah.
He's just trying to go to prom.
Yeah, exactly. He just wants to go to prom.
But I'm glad he's still around.
Yeah.
Even if it is a dream sequence.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean Jennifer thinks highly enough of him to take him to dream prom, so
Take him to dream prom.
I'm about to put prompt in there. So okay, yeah. Her powers are, like I've said before, like Black Lightning has to absorb energy in. He doesn't generate it personally, so he has to like take energy from around him, even if it's the atmosphere's electromagnetic fields that the atmosphere naturally generates. He doesn't generate anything, so he has to absorb the energy to be able to propel it. Jennifer just creates the energy.
Gotcha.
She
So we
is
have thunder, lightning, and alternator.
basically yes.
The family superheroes.
Yeah, it's those are her powers. So so obviously hers are a little bit more hers are a little bit more useful because she doesn't have to be around anything. She is the Tesla coil herself. Without needing to hold a Tesla coil. So
That's a better name than alternator.
it is a little bit better than alternator.
So I'm going to call her alternator until they give her a superhero name.
It'll probably just be lightning like it is in the comics.
But Baby Lightning's too.
Yeah, it's a little demeaning for a show who mostly enjoys empowering women.
They can't quite figure out where they stand on that, but they try.
Okay, they enjoy empowering the Jefferson girls.
Yes. Oh, sisters, they're so sweet to each other.
Not the mom, but definitely the girls they enjoy empowering.
Can I say that? They're the sweetest sisters.
They
So
are.
nice to each other.
They're good sisters, and they're good. Like they're genuinely still some of my favorite things in this show, even when they do have the CW melodrama going on. Like, because if you needed a reminder that this show is on the show is on melodrama, this show is on CW. You're not gonna have those in my house. Okay, I'll leave, Dad.
Fine, then I'll leave. And I'll forgive you before this episode is over.
It's like she's a 26, 27-year-old professional woman who is going for her doctorate and she's still living at home.
Yeah.
I
It
think
makes sense for her to not live there.
yeah. Considering she also is well known for her embracing her femininity and her sexuality, which is a great thing. Especially when it's between two consenting adults. But,
Of course.
like, she's always going to other people's houses. Wouldn't it just be nice to, oh no, she's going with Uncle Gamby. That's not going to get weird at all.
Oh, Uncle Gamby.
Good
He
old...
keeps Harpoon Lady in the closet. He does.
I don't know what is so funny to me.
That's the note I wrote. Harpoon Lady's in the closet.
Oh, that's good.
Trapped in the closet.
Oh, man.
Dying in the closet.
Oh, yeah. Gamby doesn't bring people to the dojo. He puts them in the closet.
Closet.
He puts them in the closet. Like, he doesn't have any... No F's given by Gamby, man, putting people in the closet.
Put him in the closet. Let him die of sepsis.
Yeah. Like,
Not a great doctor, Gamby.
no, you're really not. Like, you should probably, if you're going to have an operating table in there, you should probably know ways to get around sepsis.
Yeah. Maybe close some of that stuff up.
Yeah,
Clean it out.
That's a pretty
Some antibiotics going.
that's a pretty easy wound to fix. Like,
I mean, it's a bad one.
I mean,
but
yeah, she
you don't have to let it just sit there.
yeah, she did get harpooned. Yeah, like, but like, you should. That's not hard if you're gonna play Dr. Gamby. That's playing Dr. 101. We're not doctors here. We know how to fix that. Because I know you have stitches. I know you have ways to stitch things because you've stitched the hell out of Jefferson and Anissa.
Stitch everybody.
So-
Maybe he just didn't want to help her.
That's probably it. But like, assuming he has no way of stopping sepsis, like when Jefferson came in, like, all beat the shit, like, did he just like bite onto the pillow, Jefferson? I'm going in raw, and just jab needles into his arm while stitching him up. Like,
I got this.
you
I
might
have
want to
all
bite
the
onto something.
I'm a tailor. I know how to sew things.
I just don't know how to anesthesize anything first. Sorry. My my superpower is tailoring things really well, not being able to make sure that you can't feel pain. My bad. I know a guy for that though. His name's Painkiller.
All I've got is this 50-year-old bottle of whiskey, and I'm not pouring that in your wound. Sorry.
Well, let me go get my nurse Painkiller. He'll be able to help.
So just in case you didn't know, Lowry's the worst.
Yeah.
We're gonna really hit that home.
Oh yeah, they're just gonna beat you over the head with that one, man.
And this guy, he's just the worst.
Yes, he's super bad. Like he's really, really bad, and you should hate him. But instead of letting you naturally hate him, like they did with Tobias, like you knew Tobias was the villain, but they didn't they didn't just like beat you over the head with him. Like they gave you a reason to dislike him before they took like Jefferson's dad and gave you the flashback of Jefferson's dad. Nope.
Yeah.
This guy, because he's going to be in maybe 3 episodes, they have to make sure that you know you're supposed to hate him and then push him away. Because
Just gonna walk around the hall, just swinging it back and forth out in the open.
Yep. With an armed police officer next to me because waka waka racism. He's a bad cartoon character and I hate it. He's not even a good bad villain. Like, and we know this isn't gonna last. This entire okay. So
he serves just he's a plot device.
Yeah,
it bothers me.
And I understand like it's the book of consequences, and consequences is a major thing. And yes, there are consequences for everything that happened at Garfield, and I understand that. But no school and no school board would replace a person with the accolades of Jefferson Pierce with that guy.
You could probably do better than that.
I can almost guarantee that when they reached into the principal pool, because there's a pool of people who always want principal jobs, this is not the guy that they would hire to follow a 2-time gold medal winner who literally saved the city from poverty. With this guy, there is no possible way. Rachel calls him a twat waffle, and you're not wrong.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
I mean, you can come in here and do it. Also, drink. Rachel yelling things off camera.
Get up. So anyway, your tolerance. Your tolerance.
Yeah, 0 tolerance is 0 tolerance. And if you're gonna get on, Rachel, get on so I can hide your video. But yeah, like, yeah, Rachel's gonna get on here a second. It's gonna screw up everything while I fix it for a second. So yeah, vice principal lady's gonna die, if not dead, because I don't remember if she died already or not.
She died.
Okay.
She's dead.
Okay.
She died at the end of the episode.
Yeah, it tells you how much I cared. Like, I rant more about the cartoon principal guy than this.
She sepsis and died. It's fine.
Yeah, she got harpooned to death. I mean,
they didn't actually mess up your video.
hey, holy yes.
There is now an option to join without video.
Wow. Hey, Raul. Hey, Raul.
Hey, Raul. Now I can really fuck with you. Okay, no. As CJ was saying, there is literally you have the AP pool, the assistant principal pool, and then you have the principal pool. This twat waffle pisses me off because they've even said that this is his first job as a principal, but they never mentioned that he was an assistant principal, and you are required to be an assistant principal for a minimum of 2 years before you can join into even the second level trainings to go into being a principal.
So this is like Jazz and I going off on like Mr. Robot about the inconsistencies on technology.
or Ginger Dead Man and the way they bake things.
Oh yeah.
And principals cannot just go, "You're expelled."
Yeah, like
because of a verbal fight. It's not like they were like beating the shit out of each other and causing bloody fucking fisticuffs in the hallway.
Yeah, they would be able to get suspended, but no like he's an 80s high school villain. Like he's a villain out of a John Hughes movie. That's what this guy is. Like I know this, and I don't work in the school system. You can't walk up to a student in the middle of a public hallway and say, "You're expelled," and
Well,
you're suspended.
You can walk up to them and say that, but you're going to have some serious legal repercussions if you do that. Because that high school student's going to go home and be like, Mom, this fucking lunatic did this, 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 and this to me. And though they don't have cameras in classrooms, though my students happen to think I have one in my room, which I don't, they have cameras in the hallways of every public school. Every public school. And this is since like the mid 90s that this has happened. It's actually Columbine was when they started putting cameras in the hallways of schools to monitor the halls. So, duh. Parents are going to be like, you need to pull those tapes. Guess what? They're going to see that these kids had some words, had a couple pushes, and this twat waffle decides to come out on his high horse with a stick up his ass and be like, you're expelled. No, doesn't work that way. Exactly.
I'm glad I have that recorded for posterity.
Always.
Dale, Daily, I need that recut out.
So yeah, Larry.
Fuck
I
that
think we
guy.
spent too much time on yeah, that guy.
It's not including the man. So I watched this right after watching episode 4 of Daredevil this week.
Oh God,
man, do you?
Oh God,
there's.
hallway.
It's not a good thing to follow Daredevil up with this, because this show just like is so monotone compared to Daredevil, and I'm still not 100% sold on season 3 of Daredevil yet, but man,
Kingpin's great.
Yeah, no, and yes. We'll get to that though. But yeah, like I watched this episode after watching episode 4 of Daredevil.
Yeah, I remember how episode 4 ends.
And
we got our obligatory hallway fight.
Yeah, but
and they escalated it.
We'll get there. We'll get there. But yeah, it's just like, but this felt so one note and so flat after that. Because I mean, we had a very similar thing. Tobias got arrested, yay! Because we totally know that that's going to work.
But it didn't. It was all part of his plan. And he twisted his mustache as he walked out of the police station.
Yeah, he all but mwahahaed as he walked out of there.
Hopped into his caddy and rode straight to the 100 gang's headquarters and raised the glass.
Yeah.
Which, actually, I didn't mind that part.
Yeah.
I enjoy a little bit of mustache twirling.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you're going to give me a cartoon villain, at least give me a cartoon comic book villain, and that's what we're getting Tobias. Like, and so, like, at least when Tobias is on screen, like, he's a fun bad. Not as fun as Lala, but he's a fun bad.
Second half of the season, Lala.
Yeah.
Second half of the season, Lala.
Yeah,
Crazy.
exactly. Yeah.
Not the first half.
Sleeping with tattoo ghosts, Lala, not...
Yes, tattoo ghost, crazy talking to himself, Lala.
Yeah. That Lala, not beginning of season 1 gang leader Lala.
We should say Lala one more time.
It's La La Land. So yeah, that was they Gothamed us on that one.
Oh yeah, I expected nothing less.
Oh yeah, no. Like I am. We in a lot of ways we are certainly with this season. Seemingly we are watching. Gotham if it was set in 1960s Harlem. Like
Yep. And Crazy Doctor Lady is crazy.
Yeah, Crazy Doctor Lady's crazy, but they hired her knowing she was crazy.
But look, we have more evidence to test.
But now we have more data. Like, that you just died. Yeah, well, now we have more data.
I mean...
But your optimism amuses me.
On a research level,
Speaking of mustache twirling villains,
right?
But at the same token, you just killed a living human being. Granted,
she didn't kill him. She knew he was about to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know,
try to save
you
him.
just after Kevorkian this poor kid without his permission. That's not okay.
It was fun watching Gambi get beat down.
Yeah. Cool music in the background. That was
by a
fun.
random lady who didn't look like she could beat up and do ninja moves, but
Yeah,
her.
that woman gave birth, and whatever she gave birth to isn't good. Wasn't that woman pregnant a minute ago? That's like line of the season for me.
So CJ, is that
Good
what's
eye,
going to
Gamby.
happen in March or April?
Yes.
Gonna give birth to a bomb in a bathroom.
And Gamby's going to come and look at the hospital and be like, "Oh shit."
How about that explosion CGI?
Yeah, so good.
Oh man.
So very oh god. Oh,
man.
I can't even do it with a straight face. That's
Wow, that's like N64 graphics. there.
right. They spent too much of the budget on the goddamn new 52 costume of freaking Black Lightnings. They can't afford good explosions. They have to After Effects explosions because they come canned with the software.
I know.
Well,
but it
they
seems like
had to make those, effects of the ground cracking look realistic.
Yeah.
Priority, CJ.
Yes. But I don't know. Seems like they could have just got some kind of pre-rendered explosion and slapped that in there, and it would have been better.
That costs $15 from Shutterstock, and that's a lot more expensive than we have money for right now.
Spent all the money on those pods that the kids are in. I'm sorry.
Yeah, all the CG effects go to the pods, and that guy who looks like John Legend, who's the police detective dude, like
And that harpoon gun. Do you know how hard it is to find a harpoon gun?
exactly a working
Those are
harpoon
illegal.
gun. Yeah, those are illegal and everywhere.
We couldn't even get it on eBay.
So we had to go to like Wish, and I can't even trust that is actually what it's supposed to be. Fairly sure my wife ordered a sex toy and or a napkin, and that's what came.
Whoa.
The Wish.com game. All right, anything else on Black Lightning before we move on?
I thought Jefferson was wiser than he behaved in this episode.
Yeah, like I said that out loud to Rachel too. I'm like, man, yeah, that's absolutely in character for him. Like this is
He seemed like hot-headed and
I mean, not a
unwise.
lot's going good for him right now. So
Yeah, I mean, I get that he's in a bad place. I
he's
guess,
under a
but-
lot of pressure right now. Being a teacher's hard.
But aside from the scene with them, dealing with the students and yelling at Lowry, like nothing he did really made sense this whole episode.
Yeah, and then the end of it when he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be a dad and not a jackwagon of my daughter."
And we all learned something.
Do-do-do-do-do.
So yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, Rachel. Anything else on this before we move on?
No.
Hold on. I said something funny earlier and I want it in here.
I know we can't keep up with them without Carrie here.
I know, Rachel. You gotta keep up
Yes.
with show titles. All right.
I've been trying to keep up.
I did say Waka Waka racism before she came on, so
I cannot be held to that one.
let's go ahead and close that one out and move on into Ion Feast.
Iron Fist, Season 2, Episode 7. In the morning of the Mindstorm, the wise man gets up to pee. Davros continues to follow the steps of Shredder in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie as he recruits street kids to train up as ninjas. Meanwhile, the Trump children take up more screen time. Don Jr. tries to drown his sorrows, and Ivanka confronts Typhoid Mary. Meanwhile, Misty shows how freaking awesome her plan would be. Meanwhile, Danny convinces a reluctant Wing to train him in martial arts. At the end of the episode, she warns him that it won't be a quick or easy solution, and that she will have to go full dominatrix on him. We look forward to several episodes of Rocky montages.
I love the meanwhile the Trump kids. I
Man,
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus Christ, Daryl.
And Iron Fist now has the Iron Knee.
Yeah.
Robot knee.
Robot knee.
Like Misty's got a robot arm.
Yeah.
Same technology.
Pretty much just less like full because obviously he still has a leg.
Yeah. And plus you can put pants over it so they don't have to, deal with the prop that much.
Yeah, and well, you could put a jacket over Misty's, but that would piss off a lot of comic book fans. So, I mean, you're dealing with a lot of.
They do put a jacket over it most of the time.
Yeah,
usually just her hand, but
yeah, that's true. So yeah, this episode was a lot of build up.
Yeah. But I was excited, and I used the Oh, I did. Well, you didn't say it because Raul was not actually here. But
Oh yeah,
just so that we went full Green Arrow.
yeah. City has failed. You have failed the
This city has failed you.
Yes.
Wait, I thought it was. Oh, wait. All right, wrong show. My bad.
Yeah, we can't say that other one though, because that would get us in trouble.
You flipped it. You didn't fail the city. The city failed you.
Yeah. Ooh.
Whoa. And Davos starts a dojo.
Yeah, because when in
Everyone
doubt,
needs
start a
a
dojo.
Everyone needs a dojo.
And,
Where
like-
are you gonna go if you don't have a dojo?
And yeah, because you got to bring your villains, you got to bring the people who are hurt back to the dojo. You got to bring your love interest back to the dojo. You have to bring people you're going to interrogate back to the dojo. You can't do
You're
anything.
gonna train head back to the dojo. You gotta hide your super secret magic bowl at the dojo, in the wall.
Man, I have not seen people more paranoid about bowls since Cheech and Chong movies back in the 80s.
But sis. All right.
Yeah. Joy, in a moment of trying to not be horrible, ends up getting just smacked around. Poor Joy.
Mary and Joy chat.
Mary, yeah, that went about as well as expected.
Like, oh, you're not Walker. You must be Mary.
This episode was a continuation of not a lot of great episodes, so I've kind of blocked a lot of it.
Yeah. Let's see. I got Davos starts a dojo.
Yeah.
Red, yellow, whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's Misty talking to the cop who's like, yeah, we don't really care that he's killing all of the gang members.
Yeah.
It's like, as long as he just keeps killing gang members, we'll just turn a blind eye. It's basically what we're doing.
And yeah, and a lot of people are saying Davos is cleaning up Chinatown and cleaning up the city, and they're
In
kind
his
of
own psychotic way.
they're kind of right though. But yeah, vigilante justice, and we already have one of those shows on Netflix with The Punisher. We can't have more vigilante justice shows.
Yes. And I don't know. I don't remember what Misty said, and I think it was to Danny, but I said, "Misty, got him." And I don't remember what she said.
Yeah,
again.
always listen to Misty. Like Colleen and Misty are always need to be listened to. And can we just seriously, Disney Plus? I know you're listening. The application itself, it's becoming sentient. It'll be online next year. So Disney
I've been
Plus,
listening for months, man. It's been self-aware for months.
right? Disney Plus, for real. Give us a Nightwing investigation show. Like seriously.
It certainly seems to be what they're setting up.
Oh yeah, this entire season is a freaking cold freaking intro into Nightwing investigations. Like
Backdoor pilot.
yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. Like it's yeah, they're not even trying to hide the fact that this is absolutely a backdoor pilot for Misty and Colleen to have their own show, and I love them for it because they're by and far the best thing about this season.
And I quote, if all the fights were like that one particular one, it would be a whole lot better show.
Yeah, we had some pretty good fights in these couple of episodes. We'll get to next episode in a second, but this episode had some fairly decent fight scenes. Like at least the fight scenes as the season is going on are getting better.
But you will train with Colleen
Yes,
in the dojo.
in the dojo, and then you will make love to Colleen in the dojo, and then she will staple up your wounds in the dojo because this is what we do.
It's all in the dojo, baby.
The dojo,
Everything in the dojo.
the dojo knows all.
Ah, jeez, Ward. Jeez.
God damn it, Ward.
They're trying to make you not the worst, but then you just go and be the worst again. And
Yeah.
then
Just stop, Ward.
knock up
Seriously.
the nice lady.
Yeah, the nice lady with the new night nurse. Like, yeah, you knocked her up and cool, and you want to try and take responsibility and all that, but just no, just stop.
But hey, we found a convenient scroll with instructions on how to reverse the process.
Yeah, we have
So
to have a
convenient scroll is convenient.
yeah, we have to fight. We have to have an internal monologue and fight about who's going to take it over because totally not going to be Danny at the end of the season.
No.
Danny has proven that he cannot be trusted with, well, much.
But he can
Okay.
read ancient Tibetan.
Because of course he can.
Duh. Something about a dragon. Chi. It's bad.
Yeah.
Got a little backstory on Mary Walker.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
She was a
She was in
surgeon.
Sokovia.
Yeah.
Remember that place?
Yeah. Remember those were things that happened.
Sokovia's still there. I guess they did save Sokovia, kind of, right?
Yeah, they did actually. They brought it back down to the ground and didn't destroy everything.
So I only saw that movie once, and it was a long time ago.
It's
I should
all right.
watch it again.
No, it's all right. You shouldn't. No, it's all right.
No, don't do it.
No, it's
You'll
fine.
never get that time back again.
No, Age of Ultron was a misstep, like big time. It was a dark time in our movie superhero movies. Anything else?
Got better.
Yeah. It was definitely a down point where when you know it's bad when Joss Whedon is angry at everybody.
So bad. Only things that I got is it only hurts when I dance.
Yes.
A master of understatement, which I think was Danny talking about Davos. Or maybe. I don't remember. Shifu. I just like saying Shifu. And yes, Sensei. Fine, I will train you. But we will not be friends. I will be your sensei.
I will beat the shit out of you with this stick.
Because we got to have somebody with a stick.
Yes, his stick is dead. We must. Colleen will become the new stick. She's now Stickwing. Wanna.
Anyway, episode 8.
All right, let's move on into the next episode of Iron Fist.
Iron Fist Season 2, Episode 8. The City on the Edge of Forever. Your physical training is nearly complete. Wait, what? Did I fall asleep while Netflix played 5 episodes on autoplay? Nope. Fucking Iron Fist! Not only can't you Iron Fist right, you can't even do training right! This is what happened last season, where the writers didn't even bother talking to each other beyond this episode ends with Wing training Danny. Go with it. Fucking Iron Fist. You know, I'm done this week. This might be the best episode ever, but for me it's shit now. Probably ends on a cliffhanger about who will get the next Iron Fist. Fuck it.
All of those are correct. This is my favorite episode of the season so far.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Preparing for Davos.
Yeah.
The sun outside doing things the sun doesn't normally do. That was weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it was an artistic choice, but why is the light doing that?
Yeah.
It really bothered me.
I could see why. It didn't bother me that much.
It's a magical dojo.
Magical evil
sunlight.
dojo.
The sunlight moves back and forth. in ways. Maybe it was just the passage of time.
That's what it was supposed to be. Was
there you go. It's just like the sun's just flying back.
It's that old cartoon thing where it would just go sun, moon, sun, moon, sun, moon, sun, moon, sun, moon.
We've been training for months. Davos just been killing everybody.
Yeah.
Training his own little mini army.
Finally comes out of the dojo and like 3/4 of the city is dead and Davos is on a throne of corpses. Daniel, you've come. And he's now just the iron being. It's like, yeah.
I have cleansed the city.
Yeah, we really took a long time on that, didn't we, Colleen? I told you, Danny, you're the worst. I know I'm the worst.
Train me not to be the worst.
She did.
Hey, did you know that Davos is Danny's blind spot?
Oh, that makes total sense.
I mean, and in case you didn't notice, they said it like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, he's your blind spot. He's your emotional baggage. He's your blind spot. He's your brother. He's your... We know. It still doesn't make any sense, but we know.
You don't have to keep telling us. You were raised together and you love him or something, but he still... stabbed you and stole the Iron Fist and is murdering the city. So.
Yeah, you would think that he'd still be a little bit more...
So maybe stop trying to talk to him, because I don't think it's going to work.
Because you still promised a man who, as far as you know, is dead that you were going to protect the city, and you are definitely not doing that. Do you not remember that, Danny? Do you not remember that you promised a man that is now, as far as you know, dead, that you were going to protect the city in his stead, and you are literally doing the opposite of that? I like how eventually Danny's like, you know what? You're right, you guys. I am the worst, and I'm sorry. Colleen, please help me.
Colleen, please help me. Think and choose. Stop acting on your emotions.
He won't admit that because
he did admit it.
He's a herp dirt.
at the end when Colleen's like, yeah, okay, I'm okay with taking the Iron Fist, and Danny's like, you're right. You are the right person for this. I'm garbage.
I'm not good at this. I can't handle it.
I only have one fist. Like, he has two fists, and he had to drink dead man tea. Like, so
Dead man blood tea.
like I am really bad at this, and I'm aware that I'm bad at it now. The dragon chose poorly. Like, please, Colleen, save this show.
Save this. Oh. Maybe that's why everyone says it ends really good.
Yeah.
Colleen becomes the new Iron Fist.
Yeah, ends on just Colleen being the Iron Fist. Like, cool, sweet. This is what we're ending on.
Colleen's the Iron Fist canceled. Oh.
You know what? Went out on a high note. We're good.
Come on, Disney Plus.
We know you're listening, you sentient robot of awesomeness.
Put the characters back.
So I'm going to be spending so much money.
Netflix is clearly ready to let them all go.
Yeah, Netflix is already. We know our bread is done.
Disney Plus. Okay, yeah. Iron Fist canceled. Luke Cage canceled. Daredevil. That one's already done. We'll air it. It's fine.
Yeah, we haven't gotten approval. Did we ever get approval for Punisher season 2?
I don't think so.
I haven't heard any announcement, but we'll see.
Because I don't
more Mary Walker stuff.
Yeah, more Mary Walker.
Apparently, there's a third person in there who's super violent.
Yeah.
And murdered a bunch of people.
Yeah, but won't kill a cop because she's a good soldier.
But I need to understand all the variables. Like, what do you mean? Like, she said I got us out of that hole. I didn't get us out of the hole. She got us out of the hole. At least I thought she did. No. That means there's somebody else.
Oh. That's
dun, dun, dun.
That's probably Typhoid Mary. Like, I'm surprised we went this far without her being referenced as Bloody Mary or Typhoid Mary yet. Like,
I'm actually kind of sad that they haven't referenced that yet, because they really need to put her official name out there, because it's starting to bug the shit out of me.
I mean, Iron Fist is pretty bad at doing things that they should be doing. I mean, Danny has only worn the damn yellow scarf in flashbacks. Freaking Davos has wore the yellow scarf more than freaking Danny has.
Well, we've already established Danny is bad at his job.
Incredibly. I mean, so we showed all of this training from Davos only to give them all really poor kung fu skills and weapons, because that's how this works.
And weapon. Now we're going to go talk to Mr. Yip. Mr. Yip kind of like hesitated for a second there, so I have to punch him to death.
Yeah, poor Mr.
Poor
Yip.
Mr. Yip.
He was only doing, he was so good. He was so just there and
nice guy.
Yeah.
Loves his daughter.
Poor guy.
Punch him to death in the chest. And then poor that other guy.
No,
they got his neck cut.
Oh yeah,
he's like the leader of the foot soldiers.
Oh, the hatchet dude. Oh no, yeah, BB. No, poor BB.
No, not BB.
Poor BB.
He's fine. He's on the run.
Yeah.
He's got the bowl, sneaking it away.
Not towards the end of the episode, is not. Or did I skip ahead of an episode?
They locked him in a cage. Joy let him out. Then he's got the bowl. And he snuck away while Joy was distracting Davos with talking.
Did I watch an extra episode?
You talking about the guy who got his neck cut?
No,
it's not BB.
No, like did the episode did this episode for you end with Colleen being white knuckle tight, exit light?
What? Did you watch an extra episode?
God damn it, I watched an extra fucking episode of this goddamn show. Never mind, I rescind. The next episode is my favorite episode of the season.
Okay. Yeah, no, this one ends with Colleen and Danny training in the cage match with the strips of cloth. And Danny almost wins, but then it's like, no, you should be the Iron Fist.
Oh.
And I'm like, yeah, Iron Wing, yes. End of episode.
Yeah,
That's weird.
Yeah, I watched an extra episode. I'm sorry.
Well, poor BB, whatever happened to him.
Good job, CJ. Good
Yay,
job.
I spoiled Jazz, the small screen spoiler show.
It's okay.
Nobody cares about spoilers for this goddamn series.
It's Iron Fist. I don't care about Iron Fist spoilers.
Nobody does.
So yeah, there's that.
We did watch 3 and 4 of Daredevil, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
4.
Those are the 2 that I watched. I watched 2 episodes of Iron Fist. Apparently, like I must have skipped an episode somewhere.
Maybe watch 3. Who knows?
No, I definitely know I did not watch 3. There's no way I would torture myself to that.
Well, you seemed aware of things that happened in these 2 episodes. So.
Yeah, I must have watched them sometime.
All right. So yeah, Iron Wing, bring it.
So this is where I
Whatever
bring
you
up
want.
the Joy trying to be not so useless and ends up being just as useless. Poor Joy.
Well, they stole the bowl.
Yeah, and then she got iron punched, not quite iron punched, off of the second story.
What?
No, I know there was a cliffhanger on that.
No.
Yes.
It didn't end the episode there.
God damn it. I give up. Say your notes. I'm done with this damn show.
Oh, poor BB, poor Joy. That's all. Oh, all I have is a quote from Joy is, that's both sexist and simplistic. How quaint.
Okay, we're moving on to Daredevil because I actually know what the hell I'm talking about on that episode, on that series. I could have sworn I watched the right episodes. Daryl, save me.
Daredevil Season 3, Episode 4. Half a popular saying. Did you want naked Wilson Fisk going through Full Metal Jacket flashbacks? Because this is how you get naked Wilson Fisk going through Full Metal Jacket flashbacks. Okay, so Fisk is safe in penthouse arrest after last week's ambush, and he actually seems to be shaken by the attack. Karen gets set up at a dinner party, and Foggy suffers repeated mat nightmares in spite of his nice suit. Does anyone else want Foggy to get a nice super suit? Just me? Matt checks out Fisk's security, and I'd like you to try and say Fisk's security, because it's fucking hard. And he also considers what exactly he'd do to see justice done, all while the Purple Man taunts him. Hey, why does he hallucinate him as a physical presence and not however his radar vision sees him? Hell, why is he hallucinating him at all?
Yeah, you would think that he would hallucinate like Elektra or Stick or Madame Gao or any of the Hand than Wilson Fisk.
But then they'd have to pay those actors to come back.
That's fair.
And then pay the writers who created those characters money and stuff. So, no, we can just use Fisk. We already got him. He's here.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
And I, for one, am perfectly fine with Wilson Fisk being yelling at Matt Murdock's subconscious. I'm perfectly okay with this.
Yeah.
I have to say,
Purple Fisk.
kind of got a kick out of that because he's up in that room.
Oh, yeah.
At least at the very beginning of Matt going into that building, that he has no fucking clue that he's there.
Well, yeah. But Daryl has a point, though. Matt doesn't know what Fisk actually looks like.
Well, that's what I mean. Think about it. Okay, yes, it's the same facial. However, he's got him in a white button-down suit, looking all GQ Jesus white boy like, and
yes,
it's kind of creepy stalker.
It's the iconic Kingpin look, and I know that, but Matt wouldn't know that.
Well, I mean,
it's all in good.
Don't ruin the facade, CJ. Stop thinking into this.
They did do a really cool thing where like they didn't try and like transpose him over people or anything like that. Like they had him always be the devil over his shoulder. Like, and I love that. Like they did a really good framing job of always, every time you saw Wilson Fisk on camera over being the devil on the devil's shoulder, it was always with Matt's camera center and Fisk around him. That effect is always so cool. Like they did a really good job of framing and editing every time that they did the Shadow Fisk. Also, Fisk's security. I can do it. What's wrong with you, Daryl?
Fisk's security. Fisk's security.
Come on, Rachel.
It's probably a British thing.
Fisk's security. Come on, Rachel.
No.
Irish.
Sorry, priority taken by peanut butter monkeys. Can't help you there.
Security.
Hold on. Title taken by peanut Butter monkeys. That'll probably be the show title because it has nothing to do with anything that we're talking about.
Sure. Vanessa's missing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Fisk is real angry about it, which I mean does make sense. He is definitely like that is fully in character with him. Like, yeah, Vanessa's missing, and God, that lawyer's just the worst. It's just the worst lawyer. The Fisk lawyer. It's just
Fisk lawyer who is also what's her name's
Black Mariah. Yeah,
lawyer. Yeah.
yeah. He needs to stop getting jobs because he's bad. He's bad at it.
He's not great. He's not great, but you know.
I mean, the only lawyer I know worse than him is Matt Murdock. So,
so Blake Tower. That's a comic book name, right? It sure sounds like a comic book name.
It is. I don't remember like if he's anything other than like New York City's DA. Like I know he is
Blake Tower.
He is always the New York City DA. I don't remember if he has anything else like going for him.
It's one of those names you can say dramatically.
Yes, Blake Tower. God, Teen Titans Go to the Movies is so good, and I hate the fact that I like that movie so much.
I've watched it 6 times.
Jesus.
My kids love it. What can I say? And it's not a bad movie to watch.
No, it's actually really good, and a loving Stanley cameo on it.
Oh gosh,
I know it's
extra special.
It is.
I don't care if it's a DC movie.
You get two.
I love cameos.
You get 2 Stanley cameos in that movie. Just
not now, Stanley.
Man, not now. Then win, Robin, win.
Hands. Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil. Not Teen Titans Go to.
Dex has got a shrink.
Yeah, and
the whole time he's telling the story, he's like, "Yeah, she doesn't exist."
Oh yeah, I thought she was made up too. No, she exists.
She exists. He's just a super creepy creeper.
Yeah, because everybody has to be dark and broody and dark in this damn show. Oh my God, why does everybody have to be dark and broody and dark in this goddamn show?
I don't know. Why are you ruining pizza for me?
Right. Like, we thought San Francisco ruined pizza by putting broccoli on it. Something inside out. Something.
There's broccoli on this pizza.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit in my truck and eat it creepily.
Yeah, just in case you didn't realize it, this guy's Bullseye, and like you have to hate him. Here is him being a horrible human being, and I'm surprised he did not try and make a move on her. Like, at least
probably did at some point.
Probably, and like it was guaranteed she was a pretty bartender that at a bar that he was at one time, and she turned him down, and he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm gonna hit that one way or another." Yeah, I didn't say it was a good thought. I just said it was a thought.
Anyway, Batmaning in the parking garage.
So much Batman in this damn Daredevil show.
Around, rolling on the floor, ducking behind columns and punching security people.
Yeah, and again, if you didn't think Matt Murdock had fallen, oh man, now he's punching FBI agents and police officers. Look how dark and edgy he is.
He's so dark and edgy, but he didn't kill any of them, so there's that.
Yeah, but still, like, I'm more mad that my tax dollars have to go to Daredevil punching cops till they're unconscious and putting them into a hospital than anything else. Like,
Wilson Fisk in the presidential suite.
Yeah, because that's how that works.
Eating burgers with a spork.
We're gonna put this man in a place that is so massive, but we have all of our agents here because that's how the FBI works, and the public would 100% know where that man went. Like, yeah. I mean, comic book show's gonna comic book, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only excuse here, because real FBI, there's no way that this would happen. Like, nobody in the public would know where Fisk is. Like, none of this would be going on. And again, I get it. Comic book show got a comic book, but oh God.
But they let it. Never mind.
Yep.
We know where the worst comic book villain is already, and it's public knowledge.
Danny Rand?
So why wouldn't it be?
Got him.
I don't like Depressed Foggy. They're dragging Foggy into the weird grayscale mud crap that this entire season's drenched in.
I'm sad because my friend is dead. But wait, he's not. You're alive. Wow, you're a dick.
Yeah, you're a super dick, Murdoch.
Tell him, Foggy.
You're gonna drag poor Foggy into this crap, man.
Don't tell Karen I'm alive. No, I am not lying for you anymore. You're the worst.
I don't.
Why are you?
God, this like so, and I understand like they're his friends and they've known him for. Well, Foggy's known him for a long time, and Karen's known him for like maybe a year.
They dated for a few weeks.
Yeah,
maybe.
So like it's not at all creepy that she's hanging out in his apartment and like renting his apartment illegally. It's not creepy at all still, but like I don't. Man, did I ever mention that I hated the Born Again Daredevil? Also, drink for source material. This season's based off of the Born Again storyline for Daredevil, and I hated the Born Again line for the Born Again story for Daredevil. So this is not doing any favors.
Ah, that makes sense.
Because I mean, so like if we're gonna give it credit, it's paying a lot of good homage to the source material. Like it is, Born Again is a dark Daredevil story. And we're getting that, but Jesus Christ, this isn't much better than Daredevil, than Arrow. Like the only thing that's drawing this out of there is Fisk. Like if Fisk wasn't here, if this was like season 2 where Fisk didn't exist because he was in jail and being properly in jail, I would be out. Like, but whenever Fisk is on there, freaking Vincent D'Onofrio just eating every bit of every scene, and man, I just want to keep watching him eat every single like second that he's on screen, every frame. I just want to watch him eat and devour all of it because that's what he does, and he's fucking amazing. Like,
he's fantastic. He can transform into a character, unlike anybody else I know right now.
Like
any other living actor.
Seriously, like he's so fucking
there.
Good.
And he's playing it so well. He's like the way he's reacting and doing things seems very reasonable and like a normal human would act. But under the surface, he's got this like master plan going on.
Yes.
Like Matt Murdock, and you find out, of course, in the next episode that there's definitely something he's planning here. But man,
and he pulls it off so good.
I know, like he just. You believe him when he's lying.
Yeah, but like
when you know he's lying.
Yeah, you believe him when he's lying, and you super believe him with like things like with Vanessa and things like that, like where he's actually telling the truth because he actually does love Vanessa in his weird, not able to love another human being in a proper way, kind of way, like. Yeah. So
screwing with Dex. He clearly he has plans for him.
Oh yeah, he
wants his skills.
He's putting point like a pawn, man.
Oh yeah.
Like he's so good. It just sucks that everything else about this show is just gray mud. And frankly, like if I wanted gray mud, like I'd watch Arrow because at least then Felicity occasionally teams up with Team Flash, and that makes it okay. Like even Karen is gray mud, and I love Karen. Like Deborah Ann Wall is one of my favorite actresses out working today, and like she's not even likable right now. Like the dinner scene was adorable. The dinner scene was super cute and super adorable. Like showing her range, like as she could be a badass. Like in the next episode, she's a badass freaking person. Like in this one, like she is just the sweetest, most demure girl. Like, and you feel like she is like she plays super awkward and kind of pseudo flirty super well. Like it's really, really good. And then the gray mud hits her.
Gray mud. But I'm obsessed with Fisk. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, because that's totally in character for her.
Gonna show up at people's houses in the middle of the night.
I do.
That's okay.
Yeah, I do like how literally zero mention of Frank. Like, none whatsoever. Like, none of this, like, oh, Fisk is out of prison. Maybe you should call Frank.
Nobody knows where Frank is.
She does!
Yeah, she needs to stick that flower in the window, right?
Karen knows where Frank is or can get a hold of him. Like, there's no reason why. And if he doesn't show up at least once, I'm going to be really angry. Like, we have a marksman coming out, and it would be a perfect opportunity to have, like, this cool sniper battle between Frank and about called him Deadshot again. Freaking, Bullseye. I was going to start going through freaking comic book snipers until I got to Bullseye. Deadshot. Deathstroke.
No.
Marksman. Deadeye. God damn it! Stop it. It just like she should call him like as soon as Fisk got out of prison. Like if not now, then in the next episode where Foggy's like, yeah, hey. Like 100%, I'm getting a hold of Frank. Like he's the one person who was willing to put your ass in your place, Murdoch. Like. We need Deus Ex Punisher
to chain him to a roof and yell at him for an episode.
We need Deus Ex Punisher because good God, man. Dear God. And this is me saying this, and I hated all of Punisher. Like, I didn't like any of Punisher, and I want more Punisher because, dear God, this season needs something. So let's talk about episode 4.
Yeah, I think we've already kind of bled into it some, so let's talk about episode 4.
Daredevil, Season 3, Episode 4, Blind Jokes. Fisk plays the model inmate as his routine is quickly established, and he pays close attention to Special Agent Proto Bullseye. Matt fucks over his best and only friend to get some prison time to talk about albinos, and Special Agent Crippling Debt actually says the words, "Nothing bad is going to happen to me."
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
He's 1000% dead. Like poor Special Agent Crippling Debt. Like, and speaking of dark and gritty, yeah, I'm gonna take your son away from you for a bit because you tried doing the right thing, and I'm mad at you about that. That still, like, I hate that. No, that's not how families work. Daredevil.
No, not how normal adult humans deal with things.
There's no way, like, especially like when she was coming off as like angry towards everything. Like, okay, so I can understand, like, yeah, Daddy just got the shit shot out of his car because he's trying to do the right thing, at least what he thinks is the right thing with Fisk. Like, yeah, you don't want your son seeing that. So yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take him to my mom's house for a little bit because New York is kind of a war ground right now. I love you. I'm not angry, but I don't want our son in the middle of a war ground. We cool? Cool. I love you. Here's a blanket and some food. I love you. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Not this weird, like, pseudo-divorce thing going on. Like, she was really insinuating the fact that she was going to file for divorce or whatever when she was there. Like, that's not how human adults work, Daredevil. Stop. Yeah. Matt's a dick. To literally everybody.
Yeah. Best friend can steal his wallet.
Steal his physical identity. Like,
yeah, steal his identity.
Jesus, Matt, stop. Seriously.
No more pretending to be blind, by the way.
Yeah, that facade's gone.
The facade is done. No more feigning blindness. You're just out in the open.
Yeah, walking around in fancy suits. Not Foggy's fancy suits, because Foggy has fancy suits now. He was
Foggy for DA.
Yeah, Foggy for DA, man. I'd vote for him. I do like how he's like, yep. Thanks for the help there, Tower. Yeah, I'm running against that asshole. How about it? That guy sucks. Because he didn't agree with me on one thing.
Guy wants to let Kingpin not be in jail. I'm going to put him back in jail. Vote for me.
Write me in. Vote for me. Man, I'm actually kind of be pissed if Foggy gets DA, like, off of fucking write-in votes. I'm going to be mad.
That's not how the world works.
I'm really going to be angry. Seriously, no.
Speaking of prison, we got Matt Murdock in there. He
Yeah.
made people angry because he's a dick.
Yeah, remember, Matt's a dick,
Get
so...
some dude he helped to, like...
Yeah, there was that dude in season 1 who slapped him, and then...
He's like, it's like, no, dude, if I tell you that, they will kill me.
No, you can tell me. It's okay. It's all right. No, like,
Punch.
seriously. They will kill me. No. We're good.
What? I don't know this guy.
Poof!
I don't know this guy. I didn't say anything.
I said nothing. I swear on my mother. Jeez.
Then, of course, Kingpin runs the prison, so
Yeah.
he's there watching.
Of course.
He's
Somehow.
got some excellent reflexes for a blind man.
Also, he's walking down those prison hallways. I'm like, man, this is a perfect hallway for some fights.
There we go. We got to have our obligatory hallway fight.
And fights. We have like multiple of
Yeah,
them.
this one was it's like, well, we got to escalate it. We can't just do the same thing every season. It's got to be a little bit more each season. So this one we're going to have like 4 fights in a single shot.
Yeah.
Swinging that camera around.
Yep. Those fake cuts where they actually do cut, but you don't notice it because they do it on a static surface. It's still cool. Like that's film school 101, but man, like when it's executed well, like it's really good. Like
it was excellent.
I can do pan cuts too, but
See,
jeez.
this is one of the problems with Iron Fist. Is like the fight scenes are just like dancy and smooth, and there's no brutality to it. Where these, you're like, you can like feel the punches.
Yes.
And you can see like Matt just getting tired.
Yeah.
Fighting like 7 people.
Because he got injected by something. I'm glad that they did not like try and explain what the drug was. Like Fisk is like, Matt's like, what I get injected with? Because that's important right now. Fisk is like, whatever.
Inject that guy.
Fisk is like, whatever,
Yeah.
die.
Whatever. See you later.
You'll probably
luck.
survive this because I know who you are, but yeah, all right, whatever.
You thread Vanessa. That is unacceptable, unforgivable.
He's so good.
Oh my gosh.
Vincent D'Onofrio's so
Yeah.
good.
And the single side, and I was just so tired by the time.
Yeah.
there.
Like you felt the fatigue of like Matt just going through and literally beating up like 50 people who are really angry and really strong. Like these are max Secumax prisoners. Like these guys know what they're doing. Like these guys pump iron literally every day. And yeah, Matt's gonna be tired, especially after being injected with stuff. Like these are not roof ninjas.
But he didn't learn that the initial attack in the first episode or the second episode?
First
I forget.
episode.
On Kingpin. Totally staged.
What a shocker.
Set up. Dun dun dun. Kingpin has a plan.
Yeah, he does. Because that's what Kingpin do.
So yeah, he fights his way out. Finds out who the dude was and
Yeah.
barely escapes.
Gets help from the I about did it myself. The Albanians.
The Albanians. The Alabamians.
The Alabamians, the albinos. The albino Alabamians. Oh God.
They really missed an opportunity there though, because he paid the cabbie to like sit there and wait for him.
Yeah.
And then like all hell breaks loose and he walks in and just like hops in the back of the car.
Yeah.
And cabbie should be like, what did you do?
Right? They're literally like, I dropped you off and like, yeah, you paid me a lot of money, but no.
What did you do? Why am I still here?
All right, because I'm being paid by Fisk too. To try and kill you, because that's how this is going to work on episode 4. Karen's pissed at everything.
Yes, angry Karen is angry.
Angry Karen is very angry. Like pulling the Frank pistol out on freaking randos who catcall her. Like, again, understandable, just out of character. Like,
I will shoot you, son.
yeah,
Get him.
You want to have fun? I will kill you. I will kill you, motherfucker. Like, oh, Karen, calm down.
I'm sorry, lady. We just having fun. I think it's fun.
also, I love you, Deborah Ann Wall. You're fantastic.
She's great.
So good. But yeah, at that moment, like when Foggy, it's like, yeah, Matt's alive, and like I think I'm scared of him. Like he's kind of insane. At that moment, flower pot on the windowsill. Get your ass a Punisher. Like,
Need your help.
yeah, like this is
Help us,
kind of
Frank
serious.
Castle. Your only hope.
Like, not only is Fisk out, but I'm afraid Matt is either a zombie or insane or both. Like, and he is literally a ninja. Like,
He is a ninja.
like yeah, this is not a reporter with a gun and a lawyer who is way over his head kind of situation. This is, I need a guy who is not afraid to kill a motherfucker. Like,
And you wake up in the back of the cab and
also
it just drives you into the river.
yeah, also this entire season would have been over if Frank Castle wasn't in from the start. Like, yeah, that's where Fisk is. All right, cool. Boom. Done. We're good.
You guys don't know how to do an ambush. Let me show you how to do an ambush.
It's just me and my earlobes and my guns. My earlobes have guns. Guns.
You didn't have enough miniguns.
Pocket full of posies or whatever. Penny for a pickle or whatever my thing is that I say.
Oh shoot! Now of course I can't remember it.
Yeah.
You said all that stuff.
Pocket full of posies and pennies for pickles.
Oh shit! Stop it. One block, 2 block.
Buckle my shoe.
I don't know. Crap. Penny and a dime. I don't know.
Yeah, something about pennies and dimes.
I don't know. Maybe
Like pennies and dimes
sure.
and pies and Pinkie Pie, and now we're in My Little Pony.
Cat. See, what you got to do is you take down the Albanian, then you tape grenades to his head, and then you throw his head with the grenades into the center and blow everything up.
Yeah, like
Then you kill the guy.
yeah, it's just like
Move in the shadows, bro. And also more miniguns.
And yelling at people on roofs. Miniguns and yelling at people on roofs.
That's right. Chain up a kingpin, take him to the roof, and yell at him.
It'll work. He'll reform. We're good. Just him and Matt. Like, he's just gonna walk over to Matt, just beat the shit out of him. Quit being a dick to everybody. That
What's
none
wrong with you?
That none actually, the sister actually cares about you like a mother figure. You stupid son of a bitch. Karen loves you. Like, she won't be with me because you're dumbass. Your best friend is literally drinking himself to death. Just shut the fuck up and deal with your bullshit, Murdoch.
Get it together, bro.
Or I will take this minigun and shove it up your ass.
See, this is the season of Daredevil we deserve.
Exactly. Not this weird Arrow crossover bullshit we're getting.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really enjoying this season so far.
This episode was really good. Like, I make a joke, but this episode was really good. But I mean, outside of Murdoch just being a dick to everybody, like.
But yeah. I'm on board.
Yeah, like this season,
out of the Iron Fist and the Black Lightning, this was my favorite thing that I watched.
Oh yeah, no, like out of the 3 superhero movies or superhero shows, yes, this is my favorite, and that's a really sad thing for me to say right now. Like, I wish we'd have taken Daryl and Rachel's opinions and just watched Flash. Like, yeah, your microphone's muted, but yes,
This is what you get for not listening to me.
and you're not wrong.
You're welcome.
You're not wrong. Like, it would have just been fun.
Rachel's like Misty. You should just listen to her.
Yeah, and
See, about the only thing that I can say about Misty right now is the fact that she broke motherfuckers or busted up motherfucker's knee with just pulling her hand up and being like, nope.
That's next episode, as I found out.
What?
Well, I didn't say which motherfucker, so we're good.
Yeah,
Well,
again,
I know who has a robot knee, but anyway.
No robot knee.
Not that
She
knee.
She literally blocks a kick and dude is like, oh shit, and gimping around the rest of the episode. It's great.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Apparently in 2 weeks, because apparently that was next episode.
Stay tuned, everybody.
That just means that we need to rewatch it.
Stay tuned. God, no. Actually, no, I will rewatch that episode. The episode that I apparently thought we ended this one on is really good on Iron Fist, so I'll rewatch that one. But yeah, like this episode was good, and of Daredevil, it was good, and I really enjoyed it. And thank you for at least giving me finally enough. And Strangelove, like season 1, episode 4 is where I'm finally on the season. Like, don't let me down.
Keep it going. Come on, Daredevil. You can do it. Everybody's raving about this season, so
I have a modicum of faith in you strictly because of season 2 and like the payoff of season 1. Like, you have a thing where like you can slow burn for me and explode towards the end. So just give me that again. Like, I'm at the point of season 1 where I'm like, okay, fine, I guess I could kind of like this or whatever, baka. But like, yeah, let's keep it up. Let's keep going. Hey, Jazz.
keep going. Hey,
We watched something special this time around. It's the one thing that Rachel didn't watch with me because I watched it at work.
wow, you watched this at work.
On my lunch break on my phone with headphones on.
Eating a sandwich, watching people's heads get squished.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. All of it. Just delicious, delicious carnage. Eating those sandwiches. We're talking about Castlevania. And Daryl hasn't seen but parts of season 1, so it'll be funny to listen to his intro because it's going to be fantastic. Hey, Daryl, what do you got to say about Castlevania?
Castlevania Season 2, Episodes 1 to 4. The War Council lives in old homes while the Shadow battles on Broken Mast. I tried to catch up with this show in time, honest I did, but I got far enough to know that I don't want to spoil the rest of it for me. I'll be caught up for next episode. So for now, Metroidvania! Samus Aran is hunting down the next upgrade she needs to unlock the west wing of Dracula's castle. Meanwhile, the big bad conspires with Mother Brain to destroy all of humanity for burning Ridley at the stake.
So, I'm playing Symphony of the Night on PlayStation 4 right now. Symphony of the Night is heralded as one of the greatest one of the greatest video games ever created. I had never played it before, at least not all the way through. And man, oh man, there's a lot from this season at Symphony of the Night.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, like outside of Alucard's bad voice acting, like the bosses are in here, like everybody's just like is fantastic. And speaking of Metroidvania, is Metroid games and Castlevania games considered Metroidvanias if they are both Metroid and Castlevania games?
Maybe.
This requires more research.
This requires more research. I'll get back to you.
I'll ask that same question on Thursday when more people who game are on.
Give it a googs.
Holy shit, this show is so good.
Yeah, like I loved. I mean, season 4.
Wow, we're
one. Season 1, and it's 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Like I started it up one night and just watched the whole thing.
Yeah. I watched it
I
watched this on my plane rides to and from PAX East last year, I want to say. Yeah, PAX East last year. Or Gen Con, one or the other. But oh my
I was like, man, this is
god.
So I heard season 2 is coming out. Yay!
Where the hell did this show come from? Like I heard Castlevania series for Netflix. I'm like, whatever, fine. Take more of my childhood.
Based on a video game, sure, whatever.
Yeah. Dude,
They're like, no, we're gonna make it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is Netflix we're
trust
talking
us.
about here. Yeah. Like this is where Netflix cemented my love of they can pretty much do nothing wrong and I'm okay with it. Like
We're gonna give it to somebody who cares. You're gonna treat it with kindness. The animation is going to be gorgeous.
I think it's the same
Great.
animation team that did Legend of Korra.
Maybe, I don't know.
If not, it's the same like art school that these guys went to because dear God, the smoothness and just flawlessness of freaking animation. Like I only had one issue on animation of these 4 episodes that we watched. And that was the quote unquote fight scene of the best character in this, the quote unquote fight scene of the best character in this entire series, like both seasons of fucking Godbrand.
Yes,
He's just the best character, like one of the best characters ever created. Like,
yes, he is.
I didn't know that I needed Godbrand until this man is introduced. It's fucking Peter Stormare. He's like, he's
No, I watched the first episode. The credits came up, and there were, all the names are coming. Peter Stormare pops up. Peter Stormare? I don't remember him in season 1. Who is he? Oh, and then Godbrand walks on and opens his mouth. Ah, there he is.
There he is.
There he
Yes. And then like you're introduced, and then the next line about him is, you haven't met a person that you haven't either killed, fucked, or made a boat out of. Like, yes, I'm in. I'm so down.
I'm a Viking, you bigot. We like boats.
Yes.
I have to make boats out of things.
Just yes. So much, yes.
And then I'm glad he was there to also be the audience, ask the audience questions.
Yeah.
So if we kill all of the humans,
What are we going to eat?
what are we going to eat?
Pig's
Not
blood gives
pig
me the
blood.
shits.
I'm sorry, it's true.
Pig blood comes out. Oh, that's not fair, man.
Screw this. We're going hunting.
Oh, I've dreamed of my epic life, and I need blood and a beer. Oh man.
I just love that everything out of his mouth is the best thing I've ever heard.
Yes. Like
And then in episode 4,
episode 4, he went out like a bitch.
he kind of went out like a bitch.
The animation there was weird too. Like that's the animation part. Like while we're on Godbrand and just his arc of just epicness, like, like dude. I remember Hector's name. I don't remember whipping dude's name like hardly at all. Because Hector's a much more likable
Hector.
character, but I don't remember. I don't remember black dude's name. Like.
I thought the black dude was Hector.
No, Hector's Dogomancer.
Oh, Isaac? Isn't it Isaac?
Yeah,
and Hector?
yeah. If it's not Hector, it's Isaac. Because biblical names. Yeah, like they definitely did not have him as this weird, like really skinny guy, even when he's whipping himself. But when he got up and when he somehow overpowered Godbrands,
Caught him by surprise.
still like
Jabbed his eyes out. And
yeah, and still like whatever. But like the animation there was super weird, like super weird. It was obvious like they put a lot of animation budget into Godbrand dying at the end of that,
yeah, that was pretty.
and the scene and of Isaac like becoming like this maniacal crazed like religious zealot. And like yeah, that's where the animation went, but the actual fight itself was real weird looking. Man, I love the trio of Trevor and I can't not call her Sylvia. I know that's not her name, but Sympha. Yeah,
Nympha.
it's not Nympha.
And Alucard.
Yeah, and then Alucard. Those two, like Trevor and Alucard, just Jesus Christ. Like I can imagine those voice actors like just having the best time. Like those two seem like they would be like need to be in the studio together recording those lines. Like because like I had to take a screenshot of it, and it's nothing impressive. Just the line of where is it? Did it not save to my phone? Sypha, yeah. Did it not save? That's weird. Why did it not save? The of you two try not to kill each other while I'm gone. Sack of shit. Asshole. Like those two are just so good together. Like all three of them. Like
They can rib on each other forever.
yes, like it's the character dynamic of those three is so well done. And it might be because they don't have to be in the same recording place, or like they don't have to like sit there for like 18 hours and punch each other and punch stunt devils that look like that person. Like their character growth is so good and so unique and not like contrived or forced, or like you feel for these characters. And
Huh.
so good. What?
I didn't know that the dude who plays, or the voice actor of Trevor is Thorin from the Hobbit movies, like the head dwarf guy that goes crazy.
I did not know that either.
I just learned that while I was looking up Sypha's name.
The more you know and all that jazz.
The more you know. And the main three are great, but man, I'm just loving
the Court of Blood is so good. Like
the villain side of the story. Like I'm so much more interested in that.
Well, I mean, so a good
For all the goodness is.
a good Castlevania story and even a good vampire story, that's Dracula's story. Like it's not really the Belmonts. The Belmonts
Dracula's Fergus McDuck.
Damn, you're right.
And the Saint of Killers.
Oh my God, yes. That show's so fucking good, dude.
I need to watch that show.
You really do. It's so good. Contrary to what Schwood says, it's so fucking good.
No, he loves that show.
He liked that one. Justin was kind of lukewarm on it. Like, yeah, the Court of Blood entirely is so fantastic. Like, I would hang out with Hector. Like, Hector is a lot of ways like, yeah, humans suck, but I kind of don't want them to suffer because they would throw off the natural balance of things if they were all gone too. Like, and that would suck for everybody. Not just you guys who need to eat.
I'm okay with you treating them like animals, but I like animals.
Yeah. So like basically he wants to control humans, but he wants them to be like he wants domesticated humans, and that was outlawed here in the United States, good sir. But that's okay because you have an awesome hammer that resurrects things. And I'm not going to tell you no. Cuz you also resurrect cute dogs, and well, damn it, quit being likable, you villain. It's gonna be real sad when you die.
Forging powers.
Yeah, the soul forge powers, which are a thing in Castlevania. A lot of the God damn it, drink. A lot of what you get off of the Castlevania is built off of mostly Super Castlevania, Castlevania Bloodlines, Rondo of Blood, and Symphony of the Night. Like those are your 4 games that you focus on a lot of the stuff that you get out of the Castlevania, and then a lot of stuff that's just its own. And I like the fact that it's like, yep, we're going to kind of give you references. Here's bosses that you kill. Here's the castle layout from freaking Symphony of the Night. Like you get all these things, and then we're just going to add more onto it because good goddamn.
But yeah, it's real great. I like it a lot. Oh, Jamie Murray is Carmilla. No wonder I hate her so much.
Yeah, but like she's really good at being hated. Like
she does an excellent job of being hated. And I hated her in Dexter, and I hate her in this.
But you want to hate her. And again, hey, how to organically make your villain a villain and not make you just like, hey, look, she's 1000% evil and you should hate her strictly because she is evil and no other reasons other than she is evil. Like you dislike her because you actually care for Dracula in this. Like it is in general Dracula's story, and you feel like this man has been through some shit and like you feel bad for him. And then this woman's like, yep, I'm going to stop Dracula because he's going to say, no, you're not allowed to stop Dracula. No, you're bad. You should not stop Dracula. But now we're going to put the 2 humans against each other because one's a religious zealot to Dracula and the other just kind of doesn't care. Like Hector's just like, yep, I'm just kind of here and like I hate humans because they suck and I hate them. But like it's so good, and I kind of want to finish the season with you on this.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Like,
I mean, I gotta finish it.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. Like I'm definitely going to finish it,
and we're already halfway done.
Yeah, and whether or not like I talk about it on here or not, like I'm finishing the show. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. But I think it would be fun to just go ahead and finish it up next episode. Like just kill off the season next episode and just. Man.
And make a boat out of it.
R.I.P. Godbrand, you were the best.
You were the best. I'm so sad that you're not going to be in the second half of this season.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get some flashbacks.
So does that mean that instead of spoiling himself on the remainder of it, you guys can just spoil Daryl and I? Because honestly, this sounds horrific, and I don't think I want to waste my time.
No, it's
Castle-
so
No,
good.
it's
No,
great.
Castlevania's great. Like,
It's real good.
yeah, no, like we're not being facetious. No, like it is really good. The fact that Daryl thinks it's only okay is weird.
Yeah, because that pilot, dang. That's just,
Yeah. Like, I don't know how you could not be 100% sold on this. Like, I'll have you watch oh no, please do not make me re-binge the entire first season and then catch
it's
up
only
on
4 episodes.
Yeah, it's only 4 episodes and only 8 episodes of season 2. Like, I am okay with this, and they're all
Each
half-hour
episode's Less
episodes.
than 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like 22 to 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's the 30 minutes with commercials build. So you got 21-minute shows. Like,
Yeah.
and
you can devour it in less than 2 hours.
yeah, like we could watch all of season 1 on the way up to PA if we chose to, but I would rather watch it over again here. Like, it's so good, and like we're not being facetious. Like, this is ridiculously amazing. And in fact, my love of this like may just pour over to Anime Otaku Show because all animation is anime.
It's anime, right? At least in style.
Yeah, it's anime-ish. Speaking of anime-ish, Ruby premiered, and I gotta catch up on that. I might do a little like, remember I watch Ruby stuff at the end of the next episode, depending on how much we talk about. Maybe not. I don't know. I might talk about it on AOS because anime. So, that was this episode. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. So it happened today, so I'm going to mention it today. We lost a legend in Stan Lee today. Rest in peace, good sir. You've earned your rest. Like, you've been a beacon of hope and light and enthusiasm and creativity for 95 years, and just this network literally wouldn't exist without my love to Stan Lee and his comics. And like, thank you for everything that you've done. And I sincerely hope that you and your wife are happy in whatever exists for you after this. Thank you for everything, good sir, and rest in peace.
So I would like to hop on to that statement. I actually read something earlier that was posted by random person X in one of the groups that I follow, and I wish I had written down whose name it was so I could give the person props. But he wrote something that I'm actually going to purposely share with my kids, because my students are all big Marvel kids, and they actually sit there and try to like out nerd me and out geek me when it comes to Marvel stuff, and I'm like, nope, this is how it is. And they come back the next day and they're like, oh man. In regard to Stan Lee with his heroes, they weren't all square-jawed and infallible. They didn't always have the right answers at the right time. They had feet of clay. Sometimes they were seen as more of a threat than a blessing by the fickle public. Yet they always kept fighting to do the right thing. For a lonely kid who found it difficult to believe in himself, here were heroes that showed him it didn't matter what others thought of you. It didn't matter how much you doubted yourself. You could still make a difference. And the choice to do the right thing, when doing the wrong thing comes so much easier, is what truly makes a hero.
And
so, Mr. Lee, thank you for giving those of us who could have gone down some really bad paths, heroes, both male and female, that we could latch onto and realize that even though we weren't perfect, we were making the choices that we needed to in order to become better people in the long run.
Absolutely. And I can't think of a better note to end on than that one. If you want to email the show, you can do so. Show at geek-io.net. Just put spoilers, television, one of the shows we're talking about, anything like that in the subject line, and we'll read on the show. If you want to talk with Jazz and I when we're not on the air, I'm in Discord all the time. Jazz is in there every so often, usually posting puns, and I appreciate that.
If you tag me, I'll probably show up.
Yeah, it turns out that we used to have the joke of the summon Budlong, and now I can cast summon Azevedo, and it works too.
I'm usually always there lurking. I just they block it at work, so
That's fair.
not on all the time.
And you can go to geek-io.net/discord for that, by the way. And if you like what we do here and get a little bit of entertainment out of it, even the littlest bit, go over to geek-io.net/Patreon, and that will allow you to get the hookup of helping us out. You get a master feed. You get access to Discord only. You get access to patron only Discord if you link your Discord account to your Patreon, and it's super easy to do that. It tells you how to do it on your account page. Yeah, and a lot more, and it helps us keep the lights on and not have late shows because I'm working until 10 o'clock p.m. So, and speaking of, remember that you can listen to the show and its sister show, Anime Otaku Show, Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/geekio show. Gently poke, or what was it? Gently caress that love button and get notified when we go live. Since I got told smash that love button is weird, so I'm going to make it even more weird.
Punch that love button.
Just don't grab it in the wrong areas because it gets offended then.
Yeah, consently touch the love button. Oh, man, we've had some show titles through the episode, you guys.
We have.
And you can go over to geekioshow.showbot.tv. And now is the point where Jazz reads them.
All right, here we go.
Jazz, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. But there's so much fewer to read. See if I can make it through all of them. Be ready to drink. At least I got it rhyme. Tweech. Take him to Dream Prom. Thunder, Lightning, and Alternator. This show is on melodrama. Harpoon Lady is in the closer?
It's supposed to be closet.
Harpoon Lady is in the closet. Waka waka racism. Meanwhile, the wise man gets up to pee. Dead man blood tea. White knuckle tight exit light. White knuckle tight exit light. Wrong episode. It's hard to say. Naked Wilson Fisk and Full Metal Jacket flashbacks. Taken by peanut butter monkeys. I just want to watch him eat. What are we talking about there? I don't remember saying that.
No, that was Rachel, and I still love it so much because it just makes no sense. And listening to you say it just cemented it.
Special Agent Crippling Debt. Dang it, I almost made it. Obligatory hallway fights. These are totally not Roof Ninjas. Didn't want to ruin it on the rest of it for me. Metroidvania. And Pig Blood gives me the shits. Sorry, it's true. Man.
It's gonna be hard to top Taken by talking about Taken by peanut butter monkeys. Oh my god, dear God, I'm gonna die.
I think we broke the CJ.
Oh, absolutely. Like I'm done. So done. I think I haven't looked. What's the voting looking like right now, Jazz? I don't have any windows open because my computer is like, you're running everything. Don't do that.
Right now,
The closer.
closet.
Closet. And Metroidvania.
I will fix it to closet if that's what we choose. But man, I love Taken by peanut butter monkeys so much.
Coop! We need you to vote.
Vote the votes. Click the clicks.
Rock the vote, baby.
And
Rock
hey,
the vote.
Hector is the dude from Insurgent. In those movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever his name is.
Oh,
That
wow. That was.
Insurgent guy. 4. Oh. Fun.
That
was fun. We got like actual people in here.
All right, yeah, taken by Peanut Butter Monkeys. Got it.
Peter Stormare.
It's so fucking good. All right,
Please
guys.
don't be gone, Godbrand.
Yeah, I'm okay with flashback Godbrand, but yeah, give me more Godbrand. All right, guys, we love you.
Viking.
Like we love you guys. Be good to each other, and that's actually what I'm going to be saying like on every show now. Be good to each other, love each other. We love you, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, my name is Water Buffalo, and I hope you've enjoyed this Geek Media Network production. Copyright 2018, you see how that works?
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.
Yeah, boy.
Taken by Peanut Butter Monkeys. It's currently the winner.
Yeah.
But by the way, CJ, they are delicious.
Oh, I can imagine.
If you're nice, I'll hand you the box to take it away from me before I kill it.
You know, I've seen this Julia Roberts thing sitting on my Amazon Prime for a while. And I was like, I don't care. And then it's like, oh, and every episode's directed by the Mr. Robot guy.
Oh, Sam Raimi? Not Sam Raimi.
No, Sam Esmail.
Sam Esmail.
Sam Raimi's the
Evil Dead guy, yeah. I know.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Also, Evil Dead.
Oh, Ash vs. Evil Dead. So sad.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
that was going to flare out like a beautiful phoenix anyway. We knew it was going to.
I know, but we got 3 whole seasons. That's
yeah?
more than I thought we would get, honestly.
For real.
Figured it'd be one and done, but
nope.
Squeezed out 2 more.
Stars don't like screwing around, man.
If only we could get another season of American Gods.
Right. It's in that's in development hell.
Yeah.
Though they did the guys were at Dragon Con and they were like super stoked, like, yeah, it's happening, we promise. Like we're like it's
I know that they're working on it. It's just they're like, maybe sometime in the future there will be American Gods season 2.
Yeah. Sadly,
Brian Fuller likes to jump ship after one season.
Yeah, that's a thing apparently. Stop doing that. That's how shows get ruined.
Oh, Pushing Daisies. Why?
Right. It came up on my Netflix again. I'm like, man, I want to rewatch that, but I don't want to be sad again. It's just genuinely such a great show. Not at all vamping while, and I'm going to throw shade at the rest of the producers while I export this raw audio to MP3 right now before I get off of the computer, and so I can upload it to Patreon tomorrow. It's amazing that you can do these things. No, not... Oh my God, you're so fucking young, Coop. Raimi,
CJ, we really need to get to bed.
I will as soon as I am done exporting this to MP3.
Okay.
So that I can get it.
As soon as I'm done watching this True Detective season 3 trailer. It's got Mahershala Ali in it. That gives me some hope.
And they're doing weird like time travel-y stuff, which is interesting. But man, season 2 was such a letdown.
I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, because I told you it's not worth it. I got through my 3 episodes of it. I was like, this is misery. This is like it's something when I tell you like, hey, you might enjoy it, so you give it a couple of watches. But it's a different thing when I'm like, yeah, just it is literally hours that you will not get back of your life. There's no reason for you to watch.
Yeah,
this.
well, it wasn't just you. It was like
Everybody.
literally no one recommended it to me.
Oh my God. So I'm going to put into Slack here while I'm thinking about it. We will be finishing up Castlevania next show, as well as the other ones, unless Black Lightning continues to suck. think Iron Fist is... We're finished with Iron Fist next week, aren't we? Next show? And Jazz is still watching a video. I'm pulling up Netflix. Pulling up Iron Feast. Yeah, I definitely watched episode 9. Oops. Yeah, hey Rachel, we definitely watched episode 9.
I know you did. You were describing things I have not seen yet.
Yeah, so we're done with it. We're done with Iron Fist next week, which is good. And I won't say anything else about that. Cool. I'm going to leave this group on Skype because I don't need to be in there any longer. Boop. Come on, Audacity. Load faster. Export as MP3. Small screen spreader, sure. We're going to do S4. And then this is episode 93? 94.
94.
Dash taken by peanut butter monkeys. All right. So there's that going. All right. You had a post show, guys. Congratulations. And I will see you guys on Thursday.
All right, man.
Ending stream.